What's up, people? Welcome back to the Relationship School's Smart Couple podcast. Yeah, just past 2 years, guys. It's a big deal. Thanks for hanging in there with me and continuing to cheer us on here at the Relationship School. You know, we just finished enrolling the Relationship School 2017-2018 school year, and there is a huge, hardy crew of relational warriors that are committed to getting educated around how relationships actually work. And as you know, we focus on how to do this romantic relationship stuff and how to do it well, because that leads to a fulfilling life. Why continue to be stressed by the person you live with and have that be the biggest problem in your life? You have enough problems. So I'm of the strong opinion here that when you get this part of your life dialed, it opens up a lot more in your life. Think of what you can do with a partner who has your back versus on your own when you feel like you're at odds with someone or other people, right? Life is intense enough. So as we kick off, and as we have now left the dock, we've left the shore, right? We are just leaving the harbor here and as a school for year 2. And it's really a powerful time. You know, these people are already rolling up their sleeves and getting honest and psyched to learn what they never learned. Okay. And we have a bunch of people coming back to advance their training to become relationship coaches. We have relationship level 1 coaches that have moved on to level 2 and that are now working with couples. And man, it's just super exciting over here. And I could not be more grateful and humbled at the response, the continued response by you, the listener, and all the people who have emailed in saying, yeah, keep going. You know, maybe not this time, but maybe next year. So many people, you know. And so I wanted to just quickly thank a couple people, and then we'll get into this week's quote. This is a little different issue. This week, I just want to read a quick quote, okay? But first, I want to thank all the people that participated in the contest, okay? Every day I gave out a shirt or a hat, and I gave away several tickets to the Embracing Conflict weekend, and 2 people, Langston and Crystal, are coming to the Embracing Conflict weekend. So I want to thank you guys especially for putting your videos out there and really trying to work with me in the Smart Couple Facebook group, where we did a scenario where I was like triggered, and then these people would send in a video response trying to help me to test their skill level of what they're learning from the podcast and the Relationship School in general. So that was a lot of fun for me, guys. Also want to thank Jill and Amy and Mary Jo and Alexander and Brenda and a number of other people who submitted videos. I just really appreciate you guys for playing, right? Participating. So thank you. Okay, and you can join the Relationship School also. It's not too late. You can join our Relationship School Roots community, okay? And I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But there's still ways you can plug in, all right? And if you have not been to the new website yet, please go check it out. Check out our mission. Check out our videos. Check out the store. Check out the blog. There's some blog posts by some of our coaches. And there's the podcast you'll notice is now being hosted at relationshipschool.net. Okay, so if you're looking for the podcast and you go jasongaddis.com/podcast57, it'll redirect you to the Relationship School site, okay, where all the podcasts are now being hosted, okay? That is our big home, all right? We're all parking our car under the roof of the Relationship School. So you become a smart couple. You move from being an ignorant person or ignorant couple to a smart couple by how? By learning relationships where? At the Relationship School. Okay, that's how it's all connected here. All right. So today I wanted to read you a quote from my new book. What'd you say, Jayson? That's right, folks. My new book. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can actually see me moving my book back and forth, all right? It's called The Smart Couple Quote Book. All right, radically simple ways to avoid pointless fights, have better sex, and build an indestructible partnership. Okay? Steve Schroeder helped me with the design here. Guy's a badass when it comes to design. Got a couple quotes, endorsements on the back from Stan Tatkin and Jeff Brown. And the quote is full of relationship bombs, love bombs to help you. Okay? And it comes out around Thanksgiving, U.S. Thanksgiving. And I've got a couple copies in my hands now, and you can pre-order this on Kindle if you're a Kindle reader very soon, okay? So anyway, it's exciting, and I'm opening to page 11 here, and I've got a quote, and then I want to talk about this quote. And by the way, if you purchase my book, you're going to get an automatic bonus. You're going to get me reading 10 or so of these quotes just like this and unpacking them a little bit, okay? And by the way, I am doing an audio version of this book. All right, check it out. Page 11. Stop wasting time with people who don't support your fullness. Okay, this quote obviously is not about a partner. It's about your relationships in your life, your friendships primarily, family relationships. So stop wasting time with people who don't support your fullness. Have the clearing conversations to check it out and see if your projections are true. Hey, friend, it seems like you don't want me to be so intense. Is that true? Or so sensitive? Is that true? Give them a few examples of times when it felt as if they were uncomfortable with your way. Get what it's like for them when you behave the way you do. Oh, is it like this or is it like that? When I am really intense or when I'm really sensitive? What's that like for you? Understand their experience. Then, if you confirm that they indeed struggle with your way and you trust your way, including your neurotic way, move on, folks, and find people who will cheer on your intensity or your sensitivity or whatever it is that you are. Stop apologizing for who you are. Do not spend another day dimming your light because someone's uncomfortable. Some people you know will always be uncomfortable with your way and will always judge you. Always judge you. Let them go and keep being you as you are. Okay, what am I trying to say in this quote? Well, I think it's pretty obvious that if you're on the growth development path, you outgrow people. And if you keep trying to hang with your old crowd as you develop, they will unconsciously and indirectly, and in a number of ways, hold you back. Because you growing and expanding and getting empowered in your relationship life is threatening to them. And if they're judging you as too sensitive or too much, or gosh, you always want to have these serious conversations, and then they might laugh or deflect away from the intimacy that you want to create, move the fuck on, people. Okay? And yeah, it's hard. Trust me. I have left countless friendships behind, and lots of friends have left me behind because I didn't work for them. I was the party pooper when they wanted to talk about the game or something. And I was like, yeah, and they left me, right? So I've been through lots and lots of friends over the years, and it's just part of the path of being in the growth development crowd. Okay, so big inhale, big exhale. Yep. Bringing in the new, exhaling out the old. Okay, so I'm going to drop one of these quotes every so often as we get closer to this book coming out. And I'm really fired up to share it with you because it's the kind of book that honestly could sit on your coffee table and anyone walking by could be like, the Smart Couple quote, and they could just open to any page and probably get a bullseye between the eyes of some kind of like insight that's like, I've never thought about it that way, or ouch. It's almost like it can call you out as well and call you forward, right? So I have a feeling you're going to like my book, and I really like it, and I think it's going to serve you, okay? All right, now, if you want to take the next step here in your friendships, one of the things I talk about a lot in the relationship school is surround yourself with people who are growing like you are and who are learning what you're learning. So if you want to be around people who are listening to the Smart Couple podcast, drinking this Kool-Aid, and are growing in their romantic relationships and want to understand because they never actually got educated about it, then the relationship school is the perfect place to go. And the relationship school Roots community is it. Okay, we meet every 2 weeks. So twice a month, you get a live call with me and one of my students, Jennifer, who will walk you through tools and have you practice real deal scenarios that are going on in your life. So let's say you're having a hard time setting a boundary with a friend. Well, you get live support on a live call with us on how to do that, okay, using the tools we learn in the relationship school. So it's very effective, all right? Then you get a private Facebook group, and there's lots of ways for you to participate, okay? And if you pay in full in this membership, it's much cheaper, okay? It's about $30 a month, guys, and it's like going to the gym, meaning when you pay for the gym membership, if you don't go, it feels bad, right? If you've paid for a year and you kind of slack off and don't go, you have guilt and shame to remind you about your commitments and your goals. Same deal here. You paid, and it's like it holds you accountable. Okay, it's a form of accountability. And when you show up for other people and you start to get to know people in this community, it's really, really powerful. And so I really encourage you to go to relationshipschool.net/roots to apply. Okay, we have an immediate application process where you'll get approved. And we always check out your application later because it's important that we know a little bit about your history. But you'll get approved for the most part, and you'll join us, and we have calls on Wednesdays, okay? So hell yes to growing. Thank you for being the kind of person that grows and develops yourself. And you understand that some people are probably trying to hold you back unconsciously. They're not doing it maliciously. It's just sort of the way systems work and comfort zones work. So learn to break free, break out of that, expand, continue to expand. I'm cheering you on. You can do this. You can have an empowered relationship life, particularly an empowered romantic relationship life, but you got to earn it. You got to work on it. You got to show up every couple of weeks and put in the work. Okay. All right, folks. Awesome. We'll talk very soon.